What do you want to be when you get older?
A singer?
Superhero?
Actress?
Anything. Mama always told me to follow my heart. Little girl with dreams so big they couldn't fit inside the box labeled society's expectations. Most aim for the moon, but me? I aim for infinity and beyond. I could fly,
Dance? Sing?
Never thought the day would come when dreams would feel limited by reality. Now they say aiming for infinity and beyond is childlike. The box labeled society's expectations is now a comfort zone for likability. The voices in my head scream louder than the crowd of people watching me.
They say blood is thicker than water. But I've found kin in people of no relation who gave me the hearth of a home when blood was comfy, leaving me cold. Turned me people-pleasing chameleon. Hope if you're passive, nobody notices you. Nobody leaves. Left to spend all my time alone, I learned to move in silence. Learned to keep a smile, keep shut. Found family built me up. Taught me the power in embracing authentic color, told me, forget a picture on the fridge. You are museum wall worthy. The world may look at you as abstract junk. You are still holding space in the gallery. Sometimes you have to look to your community to remember you're bold, baguette's beautiful. My village shows love. Home for outcasts blended out of society, yet our colors stay vibrant throughout the ages.
It's so easy to dream in color, yet we find ourselves living this black and white nightmare.
America is constantly telling me to take a leap of faith.
Leaps to a white eye are staggered steps in my community. We can only reach so far until our dreams hit the glass ceiling. I find myself dreaming. Sometimes it's simple, that my mother sleeps soundly and never wakes to another bullet hitting a body on the concrete.
I'm praying that I don't hit concrete and become the next sidewalk memorial to mourn over. When you're a person of color with big dreams, the system will paint a target on your back using your pigments.
A first-generation college graduate, I stand as the epilogue of my ancestors' dreams.
Yet opportunities remain MIA.
So many families, one job loss away from poverty. Still, we make things shake with a couple dollars and some big dreams. Shooting stars only something we've ever seen on TV.
Virginians create side hustles that turn wishes to reality.
We're really 9-to-5 entrepreneurs. See, that's that duality of living in your purpose, being the catalyst versus giving up because you're nervous that your dreams are too big or the light is out of your reach. Nervous that the rug will get pulled from under you before you can leap. You won't let fear suppress your ability to fly. Instead, know that leaning on community is the key to survival. That equity over equality ensures history won't repeat itself. You know that knowledge is to be shared for the betterment of the Commonwealth.
What could the American dream look like in the year 2022?
A million mighty dreams in a melting pot, villages coming together to raise children and to reclaim their realities. Focusing on sustainability instead of hyper-individuality, I dream
about the world my children's children will live in, and what future generations will say about me. My mighty dream looks like Martin's. Simple, but radical. That no weapon forms against another black body, that my hands build buildings that I may never see, that my arms carry burdens my nieces and nephew will never know. We dream. Hopefully, hoping there's a world where peace kisses every community goodnight, where every kid sees themselves as hero and no badge claims them as villain, where inclusion includes everybody, where communities collectively build bridges for diversity. I dream of equity.
Where everything is no longer black or white. Once you start to dream, you realize how much hope lies amongst the grays and how much hope lies within the people around us. I will always aim for infinity and beyond.
So together,
can we create a mighty dream?
So compelling.
So undeniable.
That it pulls everyone it touches into its orbit.
What's your mighty dream? The garden.
What's your mighty dream?
Freedom.
What's your mighty dream?
Love.
What's your mighty dream?
I built my hut near the Congo, and it lulled me to sleep. I looked upon the Nile and raised the pyramids above it.
Never left your side. Know you were precious in his eyes. Do you believe this in your soul? That you were worth more than you know? Darling, now do you realize you hold more power than the tides? If you would only let it flow, you were stronger than you showed. Inside they fed you lies, but I see the root. I see the truth.
The building is only a mirror. It longs to sit around a table and have dinner with you. The building can't help a gunshot victim. Home is the one telling that brother to fight for their lives. Gangs form when homes are broken. Is it the wrecking ball or the system held responsible for the demolition? Home doesn't have red tape. It has compassion. Home doesn't happen overnight. Home is healing together, loving each other, sharing stories, ducking gunshots, relocating, smiling at the thought of your future. Home is each beating heart, dwelling in the projects. Without the people, Tidewater Park would only be drywall, bricks and mortar, window AC units, deadlocks on your door, lights that don't work when you need them. We made it beautiful. We are the ones that made it home.
Is always by my side, because I'm precious in his eyes. I now believe this in my soul, that I am worth more than I know. My demons can't face me eye to eye. They know the power I have inside. I just need to let it flow, 'cause I am stronger than I show. And I am brave and bold, and I have a fire burning bright. I feel it.
What is a mighty dream? I'm tired of the need for growth coming in one song, the same verse repeated with no melody. Flowers were never meant to just rest on graves, but to be held in hands. Seems like I've been planting seeds into concrete instead of community, hoping that a rose will emerge, but all I keep getting are weeds. When the gun fires, this emptiness fills my gut again.
Vomiting from this pain they forced me to swallow, and only time can ease this pain. A few blocks away from the garden, 3 mothers bleed out in front of their children. Don't know them, but I've played co-star in this horror film before, and it seems like the boogeyman is winning. These tears fall on fresh ground as if the pavement has ordered them, have seen much yet shift for gratitude like they do grief. These tears take refuge in me, claim my body like a baby's first heartbeat, effortlessly sweet. These tears ask for help when mouths can't. You see them in the neighborhood bully, watch them nodding off at the BP, catch glimpses in teenage girl that pops too many pills on purpose. These tears be pallbearers and still seek vengeance. Nevertheless, I have hope for them. I see their potential when the mirror gets blurry, watch them reap a harvest in places that once stood dry. These tears come from warriors and worriers. Tell me, Shauna, you can't save everybody. But I ain't never been good at quitting.
My name is Daquan, and I'm a farmer. My first plant, a sunflower. It grew taller than me. I was 12 then. I grew carrots, kale, jalapeno, and ghost peppers. We had a supermarket full of fruits and frozen food. There was like 28 hours to save a lot, and it closed. So I went to my second home, the garden, and gave out food. Then came Family Dollar. When you walk in, it was smaller. They had frozen food, spices, car parts, school supplies, just enough for us to get us by. I saw a gray cloud, a huge puff of smoke. They went through Boost Mobile, where we get our phone, the seafood restaurant, where we order takeout, Aces, where we're cashing our check, and all the way down was Save-A-Lot was. We have no more store. We have no more stores now. They say 2 kids burn it down, but I don't want to believe kids are capable of doing that. But someone has enough money. Someone can help us get us a new supermarket. I hope you are listening to me. You could be anywhere else today. If you can hear me, I want to say thank you. This is not just some community, this is my home. I love the people. I want best for them, best for us. When our stores burned down, I grew a garden for my mom. I told my mom, don't worry, all you have to do is wait. Help will come. I hope I was right. I hope I was right. My name is Daquan, and I'm a farmer.
My name is Shauna, and I'm a teaching artist.
I once heard the power of the dream is in its promise.
I once heard that the power of people is in our perseverance.
It seems the road to El Dorado is just down East Only Road. Gray and gloomy Norfolk turned into the city of gold. In 1776, loyalty and monarchy burned with our city in Dunmore's fire, while demands for justice and independence kept growing higher and higher, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. But then how come that equality never reached Black and brown people? Longer than the war for independence was the war for civil liberty. And trailblazers like Sitting Bull and John Lewis fought hard for us to have equal access to opportunity. Nights spent dreaming of how to reach liberation. Nights spent dreaming of equitable education. Nights spent dreaming of how to take a stand, but the place where they could finally see the stars was not where they'd planned. Norfolk, Virginia. Maybe this could be the land they were dreaming of after all. And suddenly, the TV screen's no longer just gray and white. There are people of different shades and colors shining through those LED lights. A place where people don't blend in, but stand up and speak out. A place where those glistening gold dreams are just about to become reality. And so we beat on, not as boats against the current, but as mighty dreamers on our way up the tree of life, branch by branch, pushing away the dark shade of the leaves to finally see those shooting stars. We take one last step towards the edge.
I wanted to take the leap, but there was nothing there. No air to grab me or bushes to cushion the fall, just eroded pavements and worn down buildings, hidden businesses marked on sidewalks with yellow tape. I can hear the council's dissent as they close the next pub, that we need to preserve businesses and help safety. From this ground, I see cracks in the sidewalk, bullet shells cuddled close into the roots of the city. I want a reason to stay and feel confident in my decision that there are STEM opportunities for minorities like me, because we have more to offer with our resilience in adversity. Excellent leadership in organizing protests, time management skills between school and work. Between school and work. I am the American dream. Are you satisfied with the potential of this community? Satisfied with the promising, unrefined environments? Satisfied with placing Band-Aids on bullet wounds? We are preparing with our voices, actions, and ballots, hungry for the momentum to move forward, set our expectations in the sky for a city that is better than we have now. I am the American dream. I live in the basin of diversity, watching commerce flow in and out, the untapped version of the next big thing. Are you looking for artists who connect to your soul? How about engineers and entrepreneurs? They're right here, right now. Virginia is a melting pot of possibilities. Our sweat has the same color and stench because we all know it didn't just take hopes and dreams for Gabby Douglas to win gold. It takes more than dreams written on paper, and we have the community ready to set those blueprints into reality. We have the community ready to set those blueprints into reality. And I want to keep Norfolk beautiful. But to keep means a change where our collaborative effort can be the hope, the living example of equity, where annual speeches won't be the reminder, but our conscious desire. Our home won't be ruins because we rebuild, turning broken cobblestones into the foundation. We are at the edge of greatness, and the next big leap is a small step ahead of us. So will you be there to cushion the fall? Open arms, regardless of skin and origin, helping me to maintain this dream, where we will not be known as a state that holds potential, but as a community that brings success stories to the table. Will you take the leap?
Then take a breath and hope someone is there to catch you in this trust fall.
Drizzle B on the beat. Kato, you way too dope, kid.
Stuff I've been through, people can't relate. That's why you separate the real from the fake. They see you down the streets, had to take the food up off your plate. Remember them cold nights, looking on my dolo, praising through the 8. Them boys always moving cricket. I'm finna lay them straight. Couple hitters in my system, when choppers blaming, let it rip. I seen the art right there, I told her now go ahead, reverse the whip. Yeah, I might throw up beats, but trust me, got a few gritty crew. They make got bruised, and I got your clues and turn your brains to miracle whip. I keep on trying to change my ways, I can't be going tit for tat. Be trying to fall from the street like, but they keep calling me back. Did you keep a pole to behind the school, like, why would I lie? Reason why that's not your business, just no one for 400, that's survival of the fittest. If you won't be conditioned, got the low, I bet we spin it. If I shoot, I bet won't miss it. All my members stand on bend, you hear that, won't leave no witness. All my members stand on bend, you hear that, won't leave no witness. Would you ride for me? Would you slide for me? Would you ride for me? Would you slide with me? Hop in that hot car like, would you grip that fire for me? Now pray that you never have a rainy day. Ain't no matter what people say, if it man it hurts, it'll be okay.
I worry sometimes I'm not of any actual significance, like a collective of stars from far away and literally anything else you can name. Though that's within my range of substance, technically speaking, nothing is of any significance, but we find significance in the technically insignificant. So among what you find significant, I wonder where I stand. I know what I am to you objectively, but what makes me different from anyone else that piques your interest? Like one out of a collective of stars, how do I know you won't just leave it afterwards, when I haven't yet burnt out but you have? And you've droned so long at the burning light, it hurts your eyes, it nauseates you to look. And you've expected so much it all looks the same, the mediocrity, it sickens you. So you leave it, barren and stripped it back with incompleteness, and it'll eat it alive, the desolate and lacking. It'll consume it until there's nothing left to show for what once was. Not to worry, it'll be reborn with the potential of so much more than a single star. Or it'll perish and swallow anything within its proximity of substance and then itself. Or perhaps you will find comfort in the long droning of such a light, and its seemingly inevitable mediocrity never arrives. Maybe you will find somewhat of a home, and it's never sickly regardless to how many times it's been visited, regardless to how it seems to age. Even when it burns out and there's nothing more, will it remain? Will I remain?
Infinite interest, yet all unfading. Nothing comes back, all life in the matrix. Always inactive, devoid of action. I'm definitely improving, I can see clearly. Yet the same question is always presented. Will I truly be good enough? Looking back, will I have done enough? Life is moving fast, don't know if I can keep up. But even if I fall back, I will still rise up.
Locked inside this room. Can't escape the pain I'm feeling on the inside. Lost two family members were like losing a part of me. They call it a pandemic, but I say it's more like a genocide. Stores from like 24 shutting down. The outside was now something to forget. The wall closing in on me. I hear voices in my head telling me it's going to be okay. But is it? I'm not sure if I even know myself anymore.
The NFL is where I'm going. Passion is what I'm showing.
Sometimes I feel like I ain't good enough. Sometimes I feel like I ain't sure enough.
yeah. Sometimes I feel like I ain't good enough. Sometimes I feel like I ain't sure enough.
Woke up creeping, stopped my sleeping, catching booty leaking. I started tweaking, tripping. I felt my body slipping on my block, my head. I gotta keep it whipping. I'm cooking in the kitchen. I just wanna get by. My cousin left it, bullets hit. I get to say bye. Sometimes I think I just want attention. Too much tension, not to mention that I feel alone. Sometimes I Sometimes I feel like I ain't good enough. Sometimes I feel like I ain't sure enough. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I ain't good enough. Sometimes I feel like I ain't sure enough. Yeah.
It gets heavy, trying to smile pretty. Nobody gives credit to the girl from the city. How she made it through, tend to tackle all her fears. They only know a twin, but she's been Smitty for years. I'm in a new space, chasing new things. Said she couldn't win, dissing old flames. Got a man who loves me, tells me all the time. Built a whole family, and I don't play by mine. This time I'm chasing joy, this time I'm sweating light. Been through many trials, but it was worth the fight. No more looking back, I plan to lead the way. Can't waste another second, we only have today.
Sometimes I feel like I ain't good enough. Sometimes I feel like I ain't sure enough. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I ain't good enough. Sometimes I feel like I ain't sure enough. Yeah. September 24, a man was born. Moving cities and a man was torn. Show the goal and a man gon' score. Might not see it, but I'll open the door. Long story, a man got lost. Sometimes a man be broke midnight and a man be woke. Apply the pressure and a man gon' choke. Sometimes I feel like I ain't good enough. Sometimes I feel like I ain't sure enough.
All the brothers and sisters everywhere. Must see that the time is in the air. Must see that the time is in the air. Common blood flows. Through common blood flows. Through common veins. Through common veins. And common eyes. And common eyes. All see the same. We all see the same. Now. More than ever. More than ever. All the brothers and sisters. All the brothers and sisters must come together. Must come together. Ashe. 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 Ashe.